Record review. Yeah! Okay, so I have a couple of records to review today. I have Menly Man. No. Songs for and About Men by Burl Ives. The first Indiana Jones soundtrack I've ever seen. And a mystery record that we'll get to later. First, this is the first time I've heard Burl Ives not singing Christmas songs. A little picture of him right there. It's folk music, but it's really good if you like folk music. I don't really, but Burl Ives is really kind of the guy you want if you're going to have folk music. If you have no idea who Burl Ives is, he's the guy who sings Christmas music on all the radio stations. Moving along, number 2 in the charts, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And this was $3, which is really expensive for a record. I get home, it's in perfect condition, and it has this leaflet thing in it, which, you know, opens up. No rips or tears or anything. And the record was perfect. I might even say collectible quality. And so I looked that up, and at least if you're gonna buy it from Amazon, that's $22. So, you know, bought it for $3. Amazon wants to sell it for $22. That's equity right there. Even though this is my least favorite Indiana Jones movie, it has my favorite rendition of Anything Goes, which is an old Cole Porter tune. That's worth your money right there. Especially if you can get one that's in perfect condition. Perfect, even collectible edition like this. And finally, onto our mystery record. Mystery! I'll start this off the way that I would like to start off. I'm a guy who reads blogs, and I was reading one, An Affordable Wardrobe, which was about, like, suits and stuff. The guy there was doing a record showcase, and he said, oh, I like this one because it's really good, but also on the cover there's people in suits, right? The name of the record was Herb Alpert Presents Sergio Mendes and his Brazil 66. On the cover, there's, imagine this group of people, right, all wearing black suits with skinny ties and white shirts and everything, like they're going to a dinner party, but they're in the middle of the Brazilian rainforest, and apparently it was the middle of summer, so that's dedication right there. So I thought, oh, okay, he says it's good, you know, I'll, you know, keep my eyes open for it. And so, fast forward into the future, I'm in Arizona. I go to this sort of ill-organized, let's say, thrift store, sort of a mom-and-pop place in Florence, Arizona. 2 seconds before we have to leave, I see the record cover that he showed. I inside is a record, and the record's in good condition, and it's like $1. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll go home, we'll try this out. We buy it, we rush out. I get home, I start playing it, and it's a great record. The second and last song was that one from Dr. Dolittle. I'll talk to the animals. That's probably all I can sing, because MGM will sue me. And I'm like, these people are not Brazilians. I actually read the record this time, and printed right on it, Herb Alpert sings, you know, music you can dance to. This is not the record that fits in this cover. So what I have, right, is the cover for a record, but no record. Now, fast forward a whole bunch of months, I'm in Anchorage, in this really kind of terrible Salvation Army, and there are all these boxes of records, so I'm happy, right? All of them are in really terrible condition. Every once in a while you come across like an orphan record, which is a record without a cover on it. And so I'm looking along, and here's one. I always check these out, even though they're hardly ever usable. And here's this record, sitting in the box without a cover on it, and it's Herb Alpert Presents Sergio Mendes and his Brazil 66. So now, I'm super excited because I've managed to buy the cover but not the record, and now the record without the cover. So that is just, like, it is an amazing record. It is really, really good. Here is an excerpt, but very quickly because you can buy it on Amazon and iTunes and stuff, and I'd suggest that you do if you know, like music. Hold on a second. Excerpt.
Vinha cantando alegremente, quei, quei, quando o marreco sorridente vem.
Stop, that's enough. That's enough excerpt. Anyway, the whole record's like that. If you have the means and you find one somewhere, buy it. Record review over!